The whisper of the wind through the trees had always been a comforting sound to me until it started whispering my name. I had set up camp in a secluded spot near the old Whispering Pines, a place notorious in local legend for its peculiar echoes. I brushed off the warnings of strange occurrences, attributing them to the overactive imaginations of superstitious townsfolk. But as twilight descended and shadows stretched across the forest floor, the air seemed to thicken with a silence that was heavy and expectant. It was then that I first heard it, a voice, soft yet insistent, calling my name from the depths of the forest. I froze, my heart pounding in my chest, as the voice repeated, growing clearer, more familiar. It wasn't just the forest playing tricks on me, this was real. It sounded almost like my late grandmother, the cadence of her voice unmistakable. Memories of her bedtime stories about the Whispering Pines flooded back, tales of a spirit that could mimic voices to lure the unsuspecting deeper into the woods. I laughed nervously, trying to convince myself it was just an echo, a trick of the wind. But deep down, I felt an unshakable dread, as if I were no longer alone. Night fell, and the whispers grew more persistent, circling my camp, always just out of sight. I tried to drown them out with the crackling of the campfire, but they only grew louder, more desperate. I could feel a pull, an urge to follow the voice into the darkness. My mind raced with 1,000 thoughts. Was I going mad, or was there something truly sinister in these woods? I grabbed my flashlight, determined to confront whatever was out there, to prove to myself that it was just my imagination. But as I stepped beyond the firelight's reach, the forest seemed to close in around me, the voice now a chorus, each syllable a siren's call. As I ventured further, the air grew colder, and the whispers became a cacophony, blending into a single, terrifying command, join us. Panic surged through me, and I turned to flee back to camp, but the path had vanished, swallowed by the darkness. The realization hit me like a physical blow. I was lost, ensnared by the forest's malevolent embrace. My flashlight flickered, then died, leaving me in utter blackness, the whispers now a deafening roar. And then, silence, as if the forest itself held its breath, waiting. I felt a presence behind me, an icy breath on my neck, and in that moment, I understood the truth of the legend. The forest had claimed me, and my voice would soon join the others, whispering through the trees, calling out to the next unwary traveler.